relay and keep it 100 like Usain Bolt. Speaking of race, we all have a body, spirit, and soul, and we'll have to stand before God if we want that gold. There's more than just white sheep in my God sheepfold, and I ain't crying wolf, no matter what you've been told. I was shown to love my brother since I was 3 days old. They paint the scene, but the fight ain't what it seems. See, Martin Luther King wasn't speaking only flesh when he said he had a dream. The devil's scheme has a theme, and it seems that he's always been a fiend of the same thing. Lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes, and that pride to everything. So if I get high-minded and don't abide in the vine of Zion, then I should be reminded that my kind has been blinded and rewinded to a time of kindness, while their sides intertwined in a lifetime of crime, confined like a tribe.
Welcome back, guys, to Outdoor Power Tech. A little excited today. Got my new camera mount and camera. Well, I'm just recording on my new iPhone 14 Plus, so I'm already loving it. I can zoom in and out. I know the audio quality is going to be good, and but let's get back started on the Clinton engine. So today we're going to be buttoning everything up. I went ahead and put this trowel on the back. That's pretty simple. I mean, y'all just look at that and see where that goes. I'll make sure I got that tight. It's just 2 little screws that holds that on. So, and we do need to take off our flywheel nut again, because we've got to put on our grate right here. That just slides on like so. And then washer. And it does have a little bit of a curve in the middle of it. So that the curve needs to face out. It's kind of like the lock washer, how they used to do it back then. They put a little bit of a curve on it. But we'll tighten that up. And if y'all want to, there is oil in this engine. I had oil in it the other day, or the last 2 videos. There was oil in it when we were spinning it over. But let's see here. Okay. All right. Then next. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put this on too. One more time. We got to pull our pull cord assembly on. All right, now we got that done. Set the impact to the side, and we're gonna put on our, go ahead and put our housing on. And it's just four 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts that holds it on. So we'll just, and you got on this side, we don't need that no more. On this side of the housing, you got a spot for your coil wire to come out. All right, and then we're just gonna tighten these up. I kind of mocked this up earlier just so I can lay out my bolts just where they all went. It seemed like, well, now they're screwing in fine. It seemed like they didn't want to screw in. And that is 7/16. And those do have small lock washers on them as well. Go ahead and get all these in. Yeah, I see what I'm doing. It's simple. Do this. All right, one more. And I don't have my jet heater no more. It used to make that god awful roaring. But I do have a real nice heater in the ceiling. And it does put off a low hum, which I'm going to start editing that out of the video. But all right, we got that. Got that good to go. And now we're going to put the 2 bolts on right here on top, right here. Before we do that though, we gotta get our cover for our head. Just wipe that off real quick. And this can only go on one way, so I'm not gonna do a zoom in on it, because like I said, it only goes on one way. You got there's my 2 little tiny screws there. Oh, no, it's just one. You got one little tiny screw right here, 5/16, and it goes right here. Let's get the 5/16 driver, tighten that down. All right, and then the next 2 are 7/16. And you got your 2 gas tank straps right here, the lower ones. And you see that gap right here? You're gonna put these in there. We got two spacers right here. One there, one there. Tighten these down. Now these are not holding your head on, so you don't have to torque these down. Let's get them snug. Okay. Get our spark plug wire plugged up. I mean, I know I like old school stuff like I said before, but I might change that to a newer one, because this one's so wore out. Even when I tighten it down, it just pops right back off. But anyways, okay, next we are going to be tackling this carburetor, I guess. And I hope it ain't as in bad a shape as it looks like it is. But I mean, we'll see. Might have to order parts for it. I hope not, because that relief valve's working on, so the inside must be good. I'm going to set, we don't need a gas tank for a while. We do have the intake gasket and this linkage right here. I'm just going to leave that in my pan for right now and move this stuff out of the way. Right back to the underneath table, and we'll slide this over here. Slide my tool shed over here. Like so. And we'll start working on this carburetor. I'm gonna get me a little straight screwdriver also. Just this one like that. Let's see, what else will I possibly need? 7/16 for folding up. All right. get working on this. All right. I'm gonna take this manifold off right here. It's just goes through your air box. It's just 2 flathead screws. Alright, oh yeah, somebody's been in there before. Now you can see even the gasket's off. So look, it's supposed to be on there like that. Somebody put it on like this. Alright, I'll probably make that myself, homemade. But and this separates from here. So there's gonna be 2 gaskets. Yay me. I'll go ahead and set this right here out of the way and get it ready to be pre-soaked. All right, sounds like the float's moving up and down. Let's go ahead and open and see what we got. It has a new seal on it too. Maybe somebody's rebuilt this before. That looks good. Okay, well, hold on a minute. Before I open this up, because it looks like it's been rebuilt, I'm gonna go wash this real quick. Just the outside of it with some brake clean. And just so none of that dirt and crap gets in there, because if it's nice and clean on the inside, I don't want none of that getting in there. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Let's get all that crap off of there. All right, I did clean it with some brake clean just to get the dirt off of there. Just because I didn't want it getting inside here when I take this apart. I will be running this through the ultrasonic cleaner though. Pull that out. Looks good. Now this still might be crusty in here. We don't know. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, so we got us a little bit of rust down there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, yeah, then the pin on the float moves freely. I'm getting excited, guys. I thought I was gonna have a completely toasted carburetor. Looks good. Is that rubber or metal? That's rubber, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's metal. All right, seat looks good. Oh, that looks good. Is that a washer on the inside? I've never seen a washer, a gasket on the inside. That's odd. I don't think that goes there. I've never seen. Okay. All right, I want to take this jet out. See this Briggs and Stratton. One will work. Yep. And if you want the part number for this, it usually works on most jets, except Honda jets and Predator jets. But it works, most time it works on, it's a Briggs. This is the bigger one, and the part number on it, there you go, 19062. Oh, man, I love this camera. I can do stuff like this now. Praise the Lord. All right, get that jet out. It does have some buildup on it. All right. Everything looks good, the seal looks good. Let's go ahead and pull out our idle jet. All right, I'm just wondering. Yeah, that leaks. So it could be because of that. It's leaking just a little bit. I'm just checking that relief valve, see if it's gonna leak. All right, let me get this sprayed out. All right, get this sprayed out. Get this jet sprayed out. All right, I'm gonna go stick. We're gonna go stick the bowl in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'll stick this jet in there, in the carburetor, and I think that's about it. All right, guys, we'll be back when all that's done. All right, guys. I figured while that's in the ultrasonic cleaner, we can go ahead and get the gas tank on. I just wiped it down a little bit and just get all the dirt off of it and everything. The inside doesn't look bad at all. I mean, it's pretty freaking clean. They got back there, there's a bit of rust on that. Let's see if y'all can see this. It's fairly clean. I'm going to put some ball bearings in here. And just shake it around. And I'll be right back with you after I do that. Alright, I'm back. Shook it for a bit, long time with some ball bearings in it, and just a little bit of dust come out, and I had that came out when I blew with the air compressor, so she's fairly clean. Let's get our brackets. And gas shutoff valve still works on it, so that's a plus. All right, get that thing out of the way. Let's see if y'all can see what's. All right, I do see something that we're going to have to take these off. Because these go on here like this. We're getting closer, guys. Oh, if you wonder what spark plug I went with on this right here, because it's smaller, I think it's just 2.5 horsepower. I went with the RCJ6Y. It's giving me a way stronger spark than the regular J19 LMs that go on 5 horsepower breeze and above. We're getting there, guys. I'm excited to see how this little engine's gonna run. Okay. All right, let's slide our gas tank in. We'll raise that up. Raise that up. And we got on the back of these, you got a square nut, and it just goes on the back of this strap right here, and then you just screw your screw in there. So simple stuff back then, just so simple. I mean, that square nut's going to grab onto this, even though this is not a square cutout right here. But it's oval. That square nut's still going to catch unless you tighten this up. I'm holding it with my fingers until I get some good pressure on it, and so that it can hold itself. There we go. It's holding itself now. Okay, next one. Alright, got that on? I don't know where I keep hooking that up. Alright, I'm gonna close this valve, shut off valve, right here. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put some gas in that, and then let it drain out. That should be enough. We'll let that sit for a while. Put the lid on it. I'm just going to slosh it around. In there to put a seal on the gas tank cap. Okay, I don't know if you want to see. She's brown, all right. She's brown. I think it might still crank up around there. It's just tinted brown. All right. I'll be back with y'all whenever all that's done in the ultrasonic cleaner, and we'll start assembling. We'll start putting the carburetor on the engine, and then see about doing a test fire. All right, guys, I'll be back with you in a bit. All right, guys, carburetor's out of ultrasonic cleaner, and it's still crusty on the outside, but what you gonna do? All right, the inside's what matters, and it looks good. So I do notice that this float does have a few spots that have been resoldered. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue. Okay, let's put our needle back on the float. If you wonder how that goes, it goes like this. And then it just hangs on that little lip. And then you slide it down in here. Then we put our pin in. Make sure the float looks level. It needs to come up just a little bit. And you can eyeball that yourself. You want the float to, when you're looking at it, look completely level across here. Like if you're looking at it straight with your eyes. All right, let's put the bowl back on. Let me. Ultrasonic cleaner got most of it off, but yeah, I think we're gonna be good now. All right. Now there is, looks like there is a gap there. It's not button up flush, so I guess that's why I had two on. All right. All right, let's put the jet in. All the holes are opened up on it. Looks really clean. Drop that down in. Let's screw that on. Okay, so I guess we put this on right here like so, and then we put the washer on the other side like so on there, and then we make sure our pin isn't falling out. Install the float bowl, tighten up our floating bowl nut. Okay, and I got that pretty snug because there's that one gasket, an old gasket, not the one on the inside, the one on the outside is new. All right, then we need to install, yep, right here we go, our idle speed screw, or low, sorry about that, low speed screw, pretty positive. That's what it is on this carburetor. Back off a little bit. Okay, all right. Let me get the camera set up and we'll get this installed on here as well. All right, guys. I've got the gas line on. Y'all know how to do gas line stuff. If you're watching this rebuild on the engine, you know basic stuff. But the valve on the bottom of this float bowl, it was so pitted on the inside that seal wouldn't seal up whenever you let off the button. And I keep those seals in there to replace them, but the metal was pitted. So I cleaned it up real good, and I got aluminum brazing rods, and I brazed the aluminum on top of that. So I'm just basically just installing it back together again, and we should be good to go. And next time you see me, we'll have this on the test bench and see if we can get the fire up. All right, be back in a minute. All right, guys, we're back. We're about to see if she'll fire up. Let's get a regular screwdriver and then a small. I'll back off this idle screw so it's not wide open. That wasn't wide open. Okay. Your high-speed jet is on the bottom of here, and it still screws good. Okay, let's turn on our gas. Everything's hooked up. Everything's good to go. Turn our gas on. And if you're wondering about the test stand, I don't know what type of jack this is for. I don't know if it's for transmissions, like, I don't know what it's for. But I cut a front off of a lawnmower. I cut this off where the engine mounts right here. It's for a Briggs engine, and the muffler goes through the square hole in the front here. I cut it off, and I've put a bunch of different engines on here and drilled out the holes for it. So this is my test stand. But all right, let's see what's going to happen, guys. This is her first crank up. I should have turned it over a couple times to get the oil. Let's see what we got. Hopefully, and I don't have a kill wire on here right now. I think this didn't have no kill wire, even on the coil. I think this supposed to have one that you touch the spark plug with. Let me get something to grab that spark plug wire with. If it gets out of hand. All right, guys. It's been what, 4 years in the making. Here we go. Guys, I haven't done nothing to this. It fired up just like that. Let me adjust the, it kind of scared me there for a minute. I thought it was going to get away for a second. Let me screw this in just a little bit. It wasn't even smoking either. That's not to say that it will smoke once it warms up. We'll have to see about that. But all right, let's. Gosh, she's running good. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. I think we about got it. I'll have to open up the door here in a minute. Oh, it's been a long journey. That's my exhaust fan sucking all the fumes out here. Well, guys, we did it. We did it. I'm tickled to death. The only issue it has is I got some gas leaking around the head gasket, so I'm gonna have to put a new head gasket on it. Other than that, man, she runs good. I cannot believe it. She runs really, really good. Well, guys, until next time, y'all take care. And I'll have another video loaded up here soon. I'm gonna start a series on Briggs & Stratton engines, and we'll be learning a lot of stuff together. Probably be starting off with the simple, basic stuff for people wanting to learn new stuff, but I'm well pleased with this. And I know it's been a long time, but until next time, we'll see you later.